Westfield Shopping Center, San Francisco. So I'm actually making this video. I'm going to Westfield Shopping Center so you guys don't have to come, okay? Because there's not much going on here. I'm gonna sort of turn the camera sideways walking in because there's security here. Okay, so we are in now. You know, you just get past security just like that. And now this is the mall here. And what I'll do is I'll just do a full tour, right? We'll just walk around, you know, I'll show you guys the shops. Now I am filming this like, this is like a Thursday at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, I'm showing you guys the mall, but I'm not necessarily just showing you guys like how busy the mall is, because during the week before the pandemic, even before the pandemic, like during the week, the mall would not be that busy, you know? Let's just face it. It would get really, really busy on the weekends, right? So I just pretty much want to show, you know, the closures and just some of the things that have changed around. It's kind of busy for the most part. I know it doesn't look like it's busy, but for the most part, it's it's kind of normal. I mean, even before the pandemic, you know, the mall was somewhat of a place to go to just because of, you know, you can go indoors and see multiple places. Let's walk over here. This is the food court down there. We'll get down there in a minute. Now this is the first level here that we're just walking around. Now you may notice on the first level, you don't see a lot of empty shops, right? But there's a reason why you don't see many shops on this level, many empty shops on this level. The reason why you don't is because on this level, this is like the best level to be on, because it's like the street level. Now once you get to the second floor, the third floor, and the fourth floor, it's a whole different story. Even once you get onto the food court, that used to be a Walgreens right there. It's no longer there anymore. Lots of fancy watch stores. Yeah, this place is, I mean, it's open, and for the most part, it's not like completely dead, but it's you know, it's just it's some changes. My favorite part of this mall is the top level. Super down below. And like now as I'm walking through, like I don't really notice that many empty shops. Like, you know, this place is empty across the hall here. This big long store here, it used to be the Microsoft store. It closed right after the pandemic. You know, right after the pandemic started, it basically closed. Microsoft closed a bunch of their stores. Maybe we should walk around and go the other way. We go around the next way. There's lots of shoe shops and stuff in here. This is like a really good, I want to say this is a really good shoe mall. Like, it's a shoe mall. It is a shoe mall. Little yogurt shops. What is this? It's like a seasoning store. Something I've never seen. It's literally a seasoning store in the mall. Just had some kids yelling at me across the hall. I don't know what they were saying, but it didn't seem like it was pretty nice. I don't know. It was kind of aggressive. I wonder what was it. Like they kind of seemed like some They didn't look like the nicest people, put it like that, you know. It looked like some hoodlum type kids. You know, I actually thought that it was I actually thought it would be less places. I thought it would be less places open. But it seems like everything's open. You know? It seems like, you know, there's a few places that are closed. For the most part, it looks like, for the most part, it looks like, you know, things are kind of going back to normal. This is the 4th level. Now there's a 5th level and a 6th level on this side of the mall, but this side of the mall is like Nordstrom's. Other side of the mall is like, I think it's Bloomingdale's. So it kind of goes up pretty high here. It looks kind of cool actually. Pretty fly. Victoria's Secrets is a great place for gifts. Okay, so over here, this is the 4th floor. Now, I would imagine the most damage would probably be on the 4th floor. Or is this the 3rd floor? I can't remember. This is the 3rd level. I'm getting my floors mixed up because I think I called the 1st level the 2nd level, just because we had the basement underneath. Oh, check this out. A whole bunch of kicks. This place is closed down. We definitely got a whole bunch of Nikes in here. This looks like one of those hypebeast type places. Like you go in there and like all the shoes are like, you know, crazy overpriced. I wonder what the Lovesac place is still here. They make really cool like beanbag things. What is this? Oh, it's a photo booth. I thought it was like something to charge a phone or something. Let's go. They even got the Christmas music playing. Happy holidays. You know, like the last time I did a walking tour in this mall, you can actually go back and watch the videos, like the older videos. The last time I did a walking tour, I want to say that it was more places closed. But I want to say like more places have like opened up, because I don't remember either one of these shops. I don't remember this place, and I definitely don't remember this Gourmet Candles and Soap. Maybe this is the type of place where like they moved in because they got a really good deal or something, you know, with the rent. Like I don't know, I'm just like kind of guessing here. I don't want anyone to run with that. But and then over here we got H&M, which is H&M is like 2 levels. It's a pretty big one. I think that's like the only one left downtown. It used to be like 2 downtown. Okay, we got security guard over here. I don't know, security's really weird because they'll yell at you for stuff like filming, but then they won't say anything to you if you don't have a mask on. Like it's just really weird, you know. They'll approach you about some things, but other things they're like, no, we won't do it. So this is my favorite part of the mall, just because it's on the top floor and it just looks really cool. It's got all these views down here. It's really quiet for some reason. Interesting. This is no dining here. So they basically want you to go dine on the 1st floor. No, not the 1st floor. They want you to dine on the in the basement level. I guess we call that the basement level, yeah. Which is kind of insane because I mean, I guess they don't want you to dine indoors, and they still have this area open. I don't even know if this is supposed to be open because you can't go to Starbucks, right, and sit down. I mean, I don't want to snitch on the mall or anything, but I want to say these were shops before the pandemic, but I don't remember all of these ever being full. It was always like some empty ones up here. But this used to be a really cool Chinese restaurant over here. I used to hate picking up from that restaurant, and then when I started to deliver on a bike, I was like, cool. I used to love picking up from it then, but when I had a car, I would hate picking up from that restaurant because I'd have to park the car like illegally on the street, you know, and then get all the way up here to like this top level, and then get back down to the car before getting the ticket. They just recently opened this back up, because I remember for a while in the pandemic they had this, even after the pandemic, they had the gate closed, I guess, to just, you know, stop shoplifters and stuff like that, because that's just a clear exit. But it's a clear exit to like the 5th floor, you know, so you still gotta run downstairs. There is an elevator over here. I'm gonna take the elevator down to the 1st level so we don't have to backtrack. I've never used this elevator from over here. This area kind of looks a little bit like a ghost town. Let's see here. These are the levels here, if you guys want to check. They are jamming the Christmas music over here. Alright, let's get downstairs. It's a really big elevator. You can put your shopping cart in here, y'all. Oh, wow. Looks kind of creepy, actually. Let's go down to, I guess it's Concourse. Market Street is the street that we came on. Ooh, there's even elevator action in this walking video. That's kind of crazy. Now, downstairs, I remember a lot of places closed. They kind of switched up the eating arrangement, too. So here, down here is that Walgreens that used to be here. I don't know, I think it closed before the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think that I can't remember. Because Walgreens, they were closing stores before the pandemic. Because they had a shoplifting problem before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic rolled around, it got worse on multiple levels, because when the pandemic rolled around, it was less people coming to the city, less actual people to shop, and then there was more people shoplifting. So it was more like a double-edged sword type thing. So they just started closing stores left and right. This mall, actually, I mean, the food court looks like it's pretty popping now. There was this vegan restaurant that was down here. It was like a buffet style restaurant. It didn't make it. It was called Loving Hut. It closed. There was over here this lobster place had really good french fries. It closed right here in this area. There's some grill place back there that was supposed to open like 2 years ago. It still hasn't opened. And also this Blondie's Pizza. It's been opening for like 2 years and it still says coming soon. And I got like pepperoni special over there. I think they just recently put that pepperoni special sign up. Bloomingdale's is still open. I wonder what was this. I wonder what was that. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what that was. So this is the dining area here. So if you want to go to the dining area, you have to enter through the checkpoint. So it's kind of like a little, almost like airport security type deal. You gotta have to be checked in to go eat. This used to be Loving Hut. Luckily, they still have another location in the city. It's just the location that's kind of far, and I don't think I've ever eaten at their other location. You know, but they do have another location in the city. Maybe Lori and I'll go sometime and check it out. I wonder what this used to be. I don't remember it being open when the pandemic was here. I don't remember it ever being open. But I would just wonder what it was. So many things changed. This here on the right, this was an Amazon Go store, but let me tell you guys something. It was only open for like 2 months. Yeah, it was only open for like 2 months, and then that was it. They even took the Amazon Go sign down. So I don't know if like something happened with it, where like, I don't know, maybe they thought it was a bad idea to have a location in a mall, because if you have an Amazon Go location in the mall, you're gonna have a lot more people like going there, like a lot more people going to the Amazon Go store. So I'm guessing maybe they had a problem with it. Maybe it was like maybe it was just some deal where they closed it, because they didn't close any of the other ones. So I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with the mall. I mean, probably on the weekends, you probably have so many kids going there, because on the weekends you have a lot of like rowdy kids that come to the mall. Kind of like the kids that were like yelling at me upstairs. You have a lot of kids like that come to the mall on the weekends, and you know, that's when a lot of fights happen, and you know, you see shoplifting and stuff like that. I go to this Panda Express quite often, and when I come in there every now and then, I'll see people like running out and shit. I haven't seen it recently, because ever since that looting happened at Louis Vuitton, a lot of things have changed. Like, there's way more police out. But before, like, I see on the weekends, man, you see kids doing all kinds of shit. Like, I remember it was this guy down in the kiosk down there. He was like selling cell phones, and some kids like stole his laptop. Cause like one kid like distracted him, and then the other kid like, you know, took his laptop and like ran off, you know. So like the kids can be bad down here, yo. And then I say, oh, it looks like there's a Popeyes open in there. The kids can be bad down here, because the reason why, because right over there is BART. What BART is this train that connects to the outside of the bay. So like, these kids can get on the train from like anywhere and just come to the city, come to the mall, get off right there, come to the mall, and like, you know, do their dirty work, and then get back on the train and like go back wherever they came from with all this shit that they stole, you know. So like, I'm telling you, in the Bay Area, they make it easy. They make it easy for everything. They make it easy to steal. They make it easy to rob people. I mean, they just make it easy. And then once you get caught, you got all these sophisticated laws to like help you, and you know, to say, oh, it wasn't really your fault, you know, oh, it was because you're at a disadvantage, and yeah, you can get away with this, and that's just kind of how it goes. But anyway, that's the mall. It actually wasn't as depressing as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way more depressing, but it was actually kind of all right, you know. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace out, yo. Y'all want to see more videos like this? Let me know in the comments down below.